And we are live from the venue is a question mark, as requested by Skyborg. Let's see. Welcome everybody. I'm the Etcetera Kid. If this is your first time watching, this show is all about musical improv. Let me see who's here. I see Brother Boat is here. Strawberry Bubbles 01 is here. Dom is here. Buddy's here. Doug is here. Cubit is here. Cardboard Bunny is here. Enigma, Junglist Soldier's back. How are you? Kiwi's Box is here. Nifty Guy 1 Allegra, Ego Paradox, Lopan. If I did not say your name, I just don't see it yet. I just don't see it yet. Let's see. I saw that in the pre-show chat, I saw Watch saying some badly translated Poe, Edgar Allan Poe would be fun, and I agree. I think that would be fun. I think, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me just say we had some subs. Brother Bo gifted a sub to Cardboard Bunny. 47th gifted sub. Cubit subbed for 10 months. All right, why not? Man, and thanks. It's nice to see both those names up there, Cubit and Cardboard Bunny, because Cubit designed the awesome ETC logo that is on ETC Kick, and Cardboard Bunny designed the drum shell. So without them, we would not have that emote. So thank you to Cubit and Cardboard Bunny, and also Brother Bo gifted a sub to Buddy. Wow, thank you. And there's a cheer from Nifty Guy 1 for Poe. Oh, and this just came in from Mr. Robert. Mr. Robert did a huge donation over the weekend. Writes, "Hey kids, sorry I haven't been able to catch streams lately. No, I still support you. Recently moved, and I'm now 5 minutes from work instead of an hour." That sounds good. Unfortunately, internet isn't being hooked up till the 14th. Give my love to the Etcetera fam. You got it. Thank you, Mr. Robert. Most of y'all know Mr. Robert. Mr. Robert's been a huge part of our channel for a long time. Thank you, Mr. Robert. We had a few follows. Let's see. Wisp Music, DJ Bobby G, Too Woke to Toke, and Chihuahua Mama. And look at that. Cool reason. 14 months in a row. Right, it's ETC Kick, over button, ETC Kick. Ninja Fleas, 14 months in a row. Look at that. Heart gifting a sub to Kiwi Box. Wow, all these subs and resubs to start off the show. Wow. Man, I do not understand the temperature of the studio. It doesn't make any sense. I think the below me or next to me, there might be like a meth lab or something that generates heat at random times of the day. Or maybe, I don't know if they're a meth lab, I don't know what they are. I mean, I know it. I know who my neighbors are, of course. And from outward appearances, no, they are not a meth lab. They are legitimate businesses. However, today it doesn't make sense. It's 80 degrees in the studio and I have my door open. And it's only like 68 or 70 outside. It doesn't make sense. I'm going to have to keep my door open, I think. Because if it starts at 80 degrees, and I close the door, it's going up to 100. I'm going to keep the door open, except when I'm playing the music. Then I got to close the door. Thank you to Nifty Guy 1 for that cheer. Cool reason again for that resub. Ninja Fleas, did you look under their equipment though in the hidden basement? That's true. There's a follow from Kiwi's Box. So I got some exciting news. It looks like the Etcetera Kid and the Etceterati are going to be on the front page of Twitch for two on July 5th and July 6th from from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern time. And obviously that's starting a little earlier than our new schedule. That was intentional. So that is pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting. Now, I know I've talked to streamers who've been on the front page, and it isn't quite as impactful as you might think. Nevertheless, it is obviously a really good thing. It's a really good thing. But my tentative plan is what I'm thinking about is I think I'm going to take the first 3 days of that week off, take a vacation, and then the 5th and the 6th plan on doing 10-hour streams, 12-hour streams, and maybe play through the weekend. But you never know. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, I was on Twitch Weekly, and I got rated by Twitch Weekly, and it was not very many people. So you never know. We'll see. But this is part of, and I should say why I'm going to be on the front page. The reason I'm going to be on the front page is I'm participating in some promotion for the Doctor Who Marathon. And I'm going to be cutting two short videos, two short sort of little commercial spots where I talk about Doctor Who and then sort of advertise what we do here. And the week that will be on the front page, those 2 days, throughout that week, they'll be playing these little commercials on the Doctor Who channel. So hopefully that will also generate some more interest and get people checking out what's happening. But I've been back and forth on with Twitch about this, and we sort of looks like we locked everything in today. So I was excited to share that news. I hope it isn't incredibly hot on those days. But I had some flexibility in how they asked me, so when do you want to, they said, when do you want to schedule them? And I thought about it a lot, and I thought, everything about Twitch is momentum. It's all about momentum. And because at first I was thinking I should do, one on a Monday and one on a Wednesday and space it out. But no, on Twitch, it's all about if you can stream every day, you do. If you can stream tomorrow, stream tomorrow. If you can stream the next day, stream the next day. So I figured, Thursday and Fridays are near the peak traffic on Twitch, and 2 to 4 p.m. is around the peak in terms of viewership. So we'll see. Edgar says there's going to be a Doctor Who marathon. It's happening right now. It's happening right now. Let's see. So I added all this new functionality to change things. So, and I want to try something new. So we were talking about the badly translated Poe. One of the things that is a way to create spontaneous unlocks. Let's see if this works. So let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. That looks like what I want. I think this is going to work. So in theory, I've created a new command. So I think, and I should say, the week that I'm going to be on the front page, I think they're getting to the Doctor Who from the late 70s, which is really cool because that's my most clearest memory of Doctor Who is actually those episodes, because in the 80s they played them on PBS late at night, and my dad watched them. And obviously I watched them too, but I just have a real, I don't know, my dad might even be watching right now. Well, not Doctor Who. Although if you're watching, Dad, go watch Doctor Who. Don't watch me. Anyway, I was thinking about it, I think that Doctor Who was my first, I'm pretty sure Doctor Who was my first exposure really to electronic music, to a lot of electronic music, to those sounds, which, so early influence of the Kid, Doctor Who, right there. But anyway, what am I supposed to do here? Oh yes, I just created, okay, so the new thing about unlocks is there's a bunch of new things. I'm sure there's a lot of bugs. I'm sure I did test it some, but I'm sure I didn't think of something. In the past, if you did an unlock, if you did a cheer, and you did an unlock, and let's say you cheered for Poe, but Poe, you did a 500-bit cheer, but Poe only needed 100 bits. All your 500 bits would go to Poe, even though it didn't need it. So now you can either have multiple unlock codes with your cheer, or you can basically it goes into your bank for the show. It doesn't stay past the show. It gets resets to the end of the show. So use them up. But if you don't, if you want to wait to unlock something, you want to do a cheer and then unlock it later, you forget to put the right code or you spell it wrong, you can use the unlock command, ! Unlock, with the code. Now what's changed is you must use hashtags. If it doesn't have a hashtag, Tubi's going to ignore it. The other thing is that Tubi does not get unlocked by default anymore. You have to put hashtag Tubi if you want to unlock Tubi. And then one of the things I just added, can someone type ! Poe badly? ! Poe badly. Or actually, I can have Tubi do it. Let's see, I'll have Tubi do it. Yeah, one word. Sorry, one word. But I'll have Tubi do it. Oh, that works, yeah. Why did it not say Poe badly? It should say 1,000 bits to unlock Poe badly. Anyway, okay, so that's a bug. So I added a feature so that I can very quickly. Oh, I see. I see what I did wrong. So I wanted to add a way to if we had an idea for a new challenge that I could add a donation. I mean an unlock code, within 15 seconds or something. But anyway, I saw that that Watch was talking about badly translated Edgar Allan Poe, so I added that. So if anyone wants to have me read a badly translated, and here's the kicker: if you are the person who unlocks Poe badly, the last person to actually gets it unlocked, because it can be multiple people can work together, but the last person will get to choose the two languages we're gonna move it through. We're gonna take it from English, translate it to another language, then to another language, and then back to English. Although I will recommend, I've found you get the best results when you're not just translating between European languages. That if you go into, especially some languages basically alter things more than others. Let's say that. If you're going English to Italian to French back to English, it's not going to be super interesting. But if you go to Google Translate, you'll see there's like 50 different languages. So you'll be able to choose how we badly translate it. Anyway. So I should have been and definitely let me know if anything seems weird with unlocks, because it's a little it's a little more complicated what it's doing now. To allow multiple unlocks to happen with a single cheer, I'm having to basically deal with credits and I think it's okay, but just let me know if anything weird happens. We got a first time drum loop coming up for Kiwi's box. I've got a loop for Lopan coming. Normally I have these done before the show for the first song, but the pre-show song ended abruptly and I realized I was behind schedule. Let's see. Just getting these. Dom says Poe Badly is not working. Have there been cheers for... It's already not working? No. How is it not working? Have people cheered towards it? I don't see there have been any cheers for Poe Badly. Here, let me get this screen. You know, I have to say, you guys might disagree, but what's nice about the way shows start is because it's almost all y'all are regulars. You're more forgiving if we have to move a little slowly at the beginning. I feel such pressure when we have a raid or we're like 3 hours into the show and something goes wrong. It just Watch cheered for it. Let me check. No, it's not working. No. No. So frustrated. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Okay, well, so the issue is that this was something where I can't even. I'm so frustrated. I can't even get a sentence out. Let me look. Let me just look here. Okay, I'm not getting any. No. Darth Vader says, I find the most fun asking the streamers if I don't feel pressure about it. I can just be and relax and lurk and just a calming personality. It's funny that you say that, Darth Laser, just as I'm going, no. I'm freaking out. Although I guess I'm freaking out in a relaxed way, right? Is that possible? When I freak out, is it sort of chill? Like it's a chill freak out? Okay, you know what I think might have happened? Is Tubi not saying anything at all? Oh, Tubi is saying stuff. Okay, this is gonna break my heart if things are not working. So everything else is unlocking except for Poe Badly? So is Giacomo working? Okay, Poe Badly. Why are you not working? Unlock Poe Badly. It sounds like a name, Poe Badly. My name is Poe Badly. Kiwi's box is it's a chill freak. You know what? I save my not so chill freaks for before the show. Trust me, when things are going wrong before the show, I'm not. Well, no, I have shouted, not very often, but I have shouted before. So everything is working, but Poe Badly. Okay. Now, why? What is missing here? Unlock Poe Badly. Well, I see one bit worked for Toe. So Poe Badly says 999. Okay, somebody who just cheered for Poe Badly. Poe Badly, it cracks me up every time I say it. Someone who just cheered for Poe Badly, can you try doing unlock, exclamation point unlock, space, hashtag Poe Badly? Oh, Poe Badly. Okay, why would it not work? Why would it not work? Whew. And then run the Pobadly command again. Run Pobadly command again and see if it's deducted at all. Okay, so that let's see, income. Okay, so that looks about right? So it just didn't work on those cheers for some reason. I don't know, we'll see. Hey, Lassie's a good boy. I also added a new thing. I don't know if anyone's gonna enjoy this or not. I had fun making it. It didn't take very long, but I thought it'd be it's another way if you guys be creative, another way to potentially raise a little money to pay the bills for this channel. And it's called Friend, which is short for New Imaginary Friend. And you can unlock friends. So this is something that you unlock individually. You do a cheer, it's 200 bits, and you do hashtag friend, and then Tubi will generate a new imaginary friend for you. And not only that, you guys get to help write. You guys get to help create the elements. So it's basically using bot talk, right? It's essentially like Mad Libs, but and I have a bunch of things in there. If you I don't think I need to put a command here. I'll show you for the bot talkers. You can start for bot talkers, you can start submitting things that will be used for Friend. And if you're new to, here's the link. Has anyone unlocked the Friend yet? I hope it works. Did it work? I'll read it. And when someone unlocks a new friend, I will read it. And there's a new command called My Friends. So you could have multiple new friends. If you run the My Friends command, Tubi will whisper you your list of friends. Okay, let me get caught up here. We had a cheer from Buddy for Giacomo. Thank you for that, Buddy. We also had a heart with that cheer for a friend. I don't think I have it set up to reply to you if you don't have any imaginary friends yet, but I don't think I have a default message replied. We got a new follow from Liddy G15 God. Thank you. And My Friends whispers. It does not and it's going to only whisper you if you have some friends. Let's see, what was why do I not see Heart's new friend? I want to read, because these are not pre-made in their entirety. What it's doing is it's combining a random first name, a random last name, an adjective of some sort, and then some sort of wacky detail. So the thing that I need the most help on is generating the fun, wacky details, because those I only want to use once. Okay, here's Heart's. So Heart's new friend is Soprano Castle, a red teacup piglet wearing a potted plant for a hat. It'd be cool if we're a bigger channel someday and we have more artists. It'd be so fun to have quick sketches of these new imaginary friends. A red teacup piglet wearing a potted plant for a hat. I wonder what's growing in that potted plant. Okay. So as long as Chad has fun with that and we keep getting, I mean, I generated a lot of raw material for Friend, but if people enjoy it, it'll go really fast. So I need you guys' help, especially, like I said, for the detail part, like the description of who they are, what they do. And you can get pretty wacky. Have fun with it. It's supposed to be a fun community thing. Hearts is already drawing. Yeah, you're gonna hear lots of things because I've got it's so hot in here already. Well, I'm just okay. Let's see. This is a music show, right? Oh, and I've got two new I've got some new wait, do I have my okay. Kid, just focus for a second on the workflow. Focus on the workflow. Where do we stand on the workflow? Okay, we have a full set of requests. Okay, that's good. That means we can return to the part of the workflow where I skipped. Which is right. Where is it? Where are we? Where are we in the workflow? We're right there. Okay, skip that step. Zero out, that's right. That's what I do. Hey, ROI. ROI says, I love the baritone there. Are you a baritone player? And is it Oraline or Oraline? Or am I completely saying it wrong and is neither? Oh, and I should say today's show is going to be a little shorter than normal. I'm going to stop the music show an hour earlier, but I think I might go right into the post show. I might not do a raid. But I have something important I got to do later. Let's see. Wait, I don't want to show that. Yeah. Oraline, okay. Yeah, it's crazy. We've got two baritone players in chat because Powdered Toast Man's a baritone player too. That's awesome. Yeah, Oraline, baritone was the first instrument I really ever played. I was a hardcore baritone player from I think 4th grade until 7th grade, and then I mostly switched to trombone after that, and then but I've always played it. Always had that, and that's my dad's baritone. Let's see, we got some milestones. This track's going to feature the first ever request from Kiwi's Box, a drum loop and a drum fill. Drum loop and a drum fill. Congrats on those first. This is also going to feature Strawberry Bubbles 1's 5th BPM, Brother Boat's 150th request, and then Nifty Guy 1 coming in with a 500th request. 500th request. Oh, that's awkward. Am I going to just stand here all day? Oh, okay, so clearly this is awkward, this positioning. I need to move the camera. Hold on, guys. That's a little better. A little better. Okay. Let's see. Where are we at? You know what? I just while I'm thinking about it, I have a feeling I might know. No, it doesn't make sense. I take that back. I thought I knew why those things didn't unlock. You know, so when someone... I need to have a response when someone does a unlock. Updating how, just so people know that it actually worked. Unlock response confirming bits adjusted. Oh, let's see. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Slowly getting into the swing of things. Okay, that didn't work, did it? 2248. Why is that saying save as? Show 686. I don't need to save that. It's all good. It's all good. Right? Show 686, song 2248. Okay. Strawberry Bubbles 01. Fortunately, just to the left of my chat where I see the ETC silence is OBS, where I can see the audio levels bouncing with each word I say. Okay, let's fade this out. And let's oh, good. Good. Okay. Okay, let's see. We've got to we got a new sound to unlock potentially. Let me demo this sound for you. So if we hit our donation goal today, we're going to unlock this new sound. Here it is. Whoops. Here is our new sound that we may unlock. That's quite the sound. Okay, if we hit our donation goal, we will unlock it. It's never been used on a song in this show. And whoever's the top donator of the day. Oh, we didn't get a drum kit on this track. No drum kit. Well, we'll just use another kit then. Okay. Why don't we have a drum kit? Oh, we do have a drum kit. It just didn't load. Okay, let's do our melody. Or G minor, G Aeolian. And this is for flabs. Here's flabs. Nice, so I'll use that sequence of notes in this next track. Let's check out our drum kit. We do have a drum kit, but it did not load, so let me press the load button. Oh, did I not save it properly? Is that why it didn't load? It's the Epic Electro. Waiting for it to load. Come on, kit. There it goes. Now it's loaded. Okay. So our first beat. Our first beat is for low pan. Here's low pan, raw from our drum generator. Here it is. Nice. Okay, let's ghost these a bit. Let's add a kick drum here. Let's ghost this one, and that should be good. There it is. We got our first beat. Thank you, Lopan. Next up, it's Kiwi's box. Here's Kiwi's box. Nice. Let's see. What are we going to do to this? Let's... all those kicks. I don't want them all the same volume. It's a little too much. A little too much kick action. We're going to add a hat there. And a hat there, and that's it. Here it is. Kiwi's box's beat. There it is. Sweet, we got our beats. Let's check out our sounds. First up, we got the muted electric bass. That's not it. We got ambient slow bow from Enigma. Tubular bells from Brother Boat. And dobro chords from Etcetera. There it is from Flav's Doomsday Machine. And Jungle Soldiers giving us Gospel Ensemble. Man, that is a quirky set of sounds. Okay, you guys choose which sound starts the improv. Which sound is going to start the improv? Let's see. Okay, let's see. We got a new follow from N33KO. Thank you for that follow. Okay, I'm ending this poll. And this poll, what is chat chosen? And it's Gospel Ensemble. Cool. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. Finally. Man, it took a long time to get to the music today. Here we go. Time to Etcetera. Thank you. Thanks for those galps. Thank you for those galps. I had something. So some wires got crossed in Ableton. This has never happened before. So, well, anyway, somehow track 15 was sending MIDI messages to track 1, and track 15 is the drum fill track. And the way the drum fill triggers work is anyone who knows Ableton Live is the clip. It just has the drum fill, and then it stops itself because you don't want to have the drum fill go over and over again. But I couldn't figure out because track 1, the bass kept stopping. I could play for a measure and then it would stop. I couldn't figure out why it was happening. Then I realized that the drum fill track was sending the stop message somehow to MIDI channel 1. So I don't know. This could be I'm hoping it was just a one-time fluke. Nothing like that's ever happened before. New follow from Jamie Green Ranger. But that's why at the end as well, I thought I ended everything, but then a drum fill started looping, which was sort of cool. It was sort of cool actually, but it was not intentional. It was not intentional whatsoever. A lot of unintentional things happened on that track, like all tracks. Let's see. And I see, another weird bug is I noticed that To Be or Not to Bot had misspelled Say My Name when it does the Say My Name To Be or Not to Bits. It's misspelled that for a year. No one ever caught it, or if they did, I don't think they told me about it. It was Say Ny Name, so I never saw the Say My Name request from Tubi, but now I do. Now I see it. Tubi made 2 To Be or Not to Bits requests. Oh, and Masters of Camera 1, 2, and 4 is now Camera 3. Back to Camera 3. That's their original username. Oh, wait, do we already have art of Heart's Friend? Oh, let me see this. Oh, I see this. Where's the link? Oh, wait, how do I get the link? Well, I can go to Discord, right? It's in Discord. Oh man. Is Hart here? Can I show this on stream, Hart? Is Hart here? Do I have permission to this is original work, right? Of Hart? I'll show it on stream if I have permission to show it on stream. Wait, what just happened? Did Etcetera just do something? What did I miss? Oh my god. a huge cheer. 5,000 bits. 5,000 bits. Oh man. A huge cheer from Etcetera. 5,000 bits. Cheer 5,000. And Etcetera writes, Dem Dombro chords. Etcetera was the one who requested them Dombro chords, right? Oh man, thank you, Etcetera. This just says everything about our community that our troll, our resident troll, it gives us massive cheers. So Etcetera, this is a new feature I just added today. You can use the unlock. So you have 5,000 bits you could assign to unlock things. I don't know if we even have enough stuff for you to unlock today. You could unlock a whole bunch of things. In theory, you run the unlock command and hashtag for things, or you could not. Because if you don't, then chat's going to keep having to cheer more. So it's up to you. No, you should unlock. Because we don't have horoscope today, but we have Poe. We have badly translated Poe. So that's Poe badly. Hashtag Poe badly. We have one round of badly translated trivia. We have Giacomo. We could read Giacomo. What else is we could free Tubi. So lots of things, man. Thank you, Etcetera, for that huge cheer. And it looks like Giacomo got unlocked. Man. So we're gonna Dom, you're gonna have to remind me where oh, and I should put on-screen alerts when things get unlocked, right? So like when Giacomo gets unlocked, or okay, on-screen alerts when something is unlocked. I want to see if let me just check. So I'm a little nervous about all this functionality because I literally coded it yesterday. Almost all of it. This new stuff with unlocks. Unlock bits balance. Yeah, according so it looks like Etcetera has a bits balance for today's show of 4230. Okay, we're gonna do these titles quick. Oh, and Tyrone with a sub. Thank you so much, Tyrone. Thank you so much for that sub. Wow, thank you. Okay, I got a random question, and we're gonna do our titles, then I'm gonna come over and read Giacomo. And Dom, when I come over, can you message just in chat? You can message me the line so I can I can find it in Discord. Here's your random question. Okay. Okay. I guess this was part of a series, this question, but so that the way it's phrased will sound a little weird because it seems abrupt. But let's say we have extraterrestrial visitors who come to our planet. They have no concept of music. What song do you play for them first? What song do you play for them first? What is gonna? Well, I guess is your goal to scare them or make them fall in love with us? I think Poe badly is my favorite new word. Poe badly. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? You know what I'm gonna do right now? Is I'm gonna add Poe badly to our friend, our new friend generator, as both a potential first name and as a potential last name. Meaning theoretically, it's extremely unlikely. The odds are you probably have a better chance of winning the lottery, but theoretically, you might have an imaginary friend named Pobadly Pobadly. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to add another version of Pobadly. That's Pobadly the second. I'm also adding a version of Pobadly Esquire. And also one more. Pobadly Jr. Okay. So if you want to participate, it didn't work. Pobadly didn't work. Ugh! Okay, I'll manually unlock it. Let me manually unlock it. Well, in fairness to myself, you know, it was just... It looks like it reduced... It's weird. It reduced your number, Etcetera. So it just did not... Like, it showed you spent your... Oh, no, Pobadly, it is. Oh, you know what might have happened? Pobadly did get unlocked. I don't know why it didn't write a message. Pobadly did get unlocked. It resets it so that you guys can request Pobadly again. So, yes, Pobadly has been unlocked as well. I don't know why I didn't get a message. Why did I not get a... Oh, no, I did get a message. I did get a message. Pobadly got unlocked. No, you shouldn't have to, you should not, you don't need to capitalize. I don't think so. I don't think so. Someone might, well, you don't need to capitalize. That's just for readability, but you shouldn't need to capitalize, right? I don't think you need to capitalize. Well, let me, you know, well... Okay, titles. We got to do our titles. So I need to look at the chat logs to try to figure out what happened, if anything didn't work, if things worked as expected or if not. We got some titles from Enigma, Seers of the Cataclysm. From Powdered Toast Man, Beelzebub Boogie. From London... Oh, I see, from London. I don't know who said it first. I see it twice here. The way my list is ordered, it's not in the order of submitted. But I see Frank Goodman, London, 1965. If 13th now, if you were first, then we can switch it. But I'm not sure who was first. From Buddy, Empty Orchestra. And Incredible Bunny, State of Temptation. Watch this. I think Pobadly only accepts every second cheer. That's a very weird bug if that's true. Let me add logging. See, I didn't write special code for Pobadly. Everything's using just one engine. So if something's going wrong with Pobadly, it's probably going wrong for everything. I don't know. Hey, Madden's here. Oh, 13th now was first? Okay, well, if it If it wins, I'll switch it. Chat requested voice. Madden with the huge donation on Friday. Yes, Madden Sound is available for request now. We got a first-time drum loop coming up on this next track for N33 KO. We're gonna do a drum loop for Madden as well, and a melody for Kiwi's box. Okay, let's see. Okay. Ending this... Well, not yet. What has chat chosen? Chat has chosen... And it's, I can't see it. I can't see the result. And it's Beelzebub Boogie from Powdered Toast Man. Beelzebub Boogie. Nice. Thanks for those title suggestions. Okay, you know what we're doing now? Is that time for Giacomo and some Pobadly. Okay. Let's switch to that screen. I got a transparent. Why can't I not see anything? There it goes. No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, don't press that button. Oh, I did not mean to press that button. I'm gonna pay the price for that. Okay, I have to do the milestones, and then I'm gonna come over. I jumped the gun. I got to do milestones, and then I know not of these beans. Okay, I know not of these beans. That's the last slide. Okay, let me do these milestones first, then I'm gonna come over. This next track is gonna feature first drum loop and drum fill from N3. First request ever from N33 KO. First request to type Kiwi's box's first melody. Congrats on that. And it's Cupid's 150th track. Congrats on those milestones. Oh yeah, Etcetera, you got to pick 2 languages. I recommend not just using European languages. They need to be in Google Translate, the options. I recommend doing at least one that's from somewhere in Asia or Africa. So it's a very different language type. We get the best results when it's not just 2 European languages. But we're going to go English to another language, and then back to English. Wait, why did I do that? Okay, let's see. Transparent. Story. Fade out. Okay. This is the most awkward part of the show, is me trying to get onto this chair. Okay. What did Etcetera choose? Farsi and Urdu. Oh, that's gonna be really good. Okay, we're gonna do Giacomo, since it got unlocked first. Then we're gonna do some badly translated Pobadly. Let's see, where's that line from I know not of these beans or stocks. Oh no, I got logged out of this. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Oh, this is going to be a headache. I got logged out of Discord and I used two-factor. And okay, I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to do Giacomo from over there. Unless I can think of or no, let's do it. Let's do it. No, I'm just gonna unplug the phone. So this is a public service announcement. It's very smart to do two-factor authentication for everything, and it's very smart to it's also very smart to have different passwords for every application you use. Smart, but incredibly annoying when you don't know your passwords, any of them, because you use a password application. So I'm trying to log into. I have to do double pass. I have to use I have to use two-factor authentication in order to log into my password manager. In order to get my Discord password. I don't even remember the email that's associated with it. Okay, I now have. Oh, we're making quick progress here. I'm about to log into Discord, but then they're gonna ask me for my two-factor. So I'm gonna go to my, and it's two different two-factor programs. I've got Authenticator from Google and then Authy for Discord. Whoops. Okay. I'm now in Discord. We're good. We're good. Okay. I'm glad I took the time because it would have been no fun to be standing way far away from you guys. Although I cannot remember what the line was. I know not of these beans or stocks. Okay. So anyone who is trying to figure out what is going on, why am I interrupting the show? It's that we as a community are writing an improvised novel. And our main character is called Giacomo Dynamite. And the rule of this novel is you can only write basically one line or so at a time. So it's a thing that everyone writes back and forth. I think I've read 3 or 4 or 5 times now. It's pretty epic. It's pretty epic so far. So I think it was Etcetera unlocked a reading from Giacomo Dynamite. Now, if you have not participated yet, I hope you will. I hope you will go right. But just there's a pinned message at the top. Please read the pinned message so you know the parameters. There's also a channel called Giacomo Meta where people can talk about Giacomo because you can only write the story in Giacomo Dynamite channel. You can't do anything else. You can't do commentary. Okay, I'm going to read this line one more time. I feel like you know what we need, Chad, is we need like cliff notes. Something that's like a paragraph long or 2 paragraphs long that people who haven't heard it before can just quickly get up to speed what's going on. Although maybe that's hard because it's pretty... Okay, here we go. I know not of these beans or stocks, said Giacomo's mother, but if they are infamous, may I offer some sort of trade? Jack reaches into his dungarees pocket and pulls out a red bean as the thump of a giant stomping foot smashes the ground somewhat overhead. Just a single bean? Questioned Gia. What could we possibly have that's worth trading for a single bean? Just as Gia questioned the bean, Ryan Gosling appeared out of thin air. Ryan Gosling said, "It is I, your real mother." Let me just interject. I've not read any of this before, so you're seeing my first-time reactions to this. A Real Hero by College starts to play in the background. The artist formerly known as Giacomo's mother says in a defeated sigh, "This is true. I never told you kids because I didn't know how you'd take it, but I still love you both." Giacomo always had suspicions of his mother since she wasn't as adventurous as himself. Where was their father anyway? He's never late for dinner. As the reveal was made, Giacomo heard the sound of his father's car being turned on. Tire squeals were heard and a trailing dust cloud could be seen for miles down the old country road. Chapter 3. A Day at the Races. Giacomo decided to try and find his father with the only clue his father left. A note on crisp white notepaper written in an aggressively bright neon green ink, making it practically impossible to read with the naked eye. As his eyes start tearing up, he finishes reading the note, now understanding where he must go. The esteemed 16th annual Emu and Ostrich Races. The note revealed that Giacomo's father was in fact a celebrated and famous emu jockey. "Don't tell me," Giacomo's mother whispers as she realizes this is the first year Giacomo can compete as he has just turned 16. She shakes her head in despair, knowing that if she tried to prevent her son from participating in this dangerous sport, the feathers would fly. Gia grabs the note from Giacomo and shouts, "Let me see that!" as she begins to read more of the note. Gia squints as she tries to decipher the bright neon words and becomes overwhelmed with emotion from what she reads. It is a sign-up form for the Emu and Ostrich Races, with Gia's name under Emu and Giacomo's name under Ostrich, signed at the bottom by Giacomo's dad. Gia looks into the distance and gives Giacomo a nod. Gia takes Giacomo by the hand, and in a sudden violent puff of charred lavender, they are standing in the chaos of the race ground, the heady smell of avian musk in their nostrils. They are standing next to their father as well as an emu and ostrich as he says, "Get on." Gia chooses to ride the emu, leaving Giacomo the obviously slower ostrich. "You're lucky you're not tall enough to get up here," says Giacomo rudely. Giacomo turned to the ostrich wrangler holding the reins of his feathered steed. "What's the ostrich's name?" he asked. "That's your call, kiddo," gruffed the wrangler. Giacomo pondered this for a moment, then decided to call his ostrich Frank, after his uncle. Giacomo awkwardly mounted Frank and perched atop the ornate leather saddle as he heard an announcement through the loudspeaker. "Welcome to the 16th annual Emu and Ostrich Races," screams the announcer as Gia prepares herself and decides to name her emu after her mother and grandfather. Gia and Eleanor the emu... after her mother and grandmother. Did I say grandfather? Gia and Eleanor the emu make their way into the starting gate as the race is about to begin. "We are excited to have you all here, racers and audience," the announcer continues. An excited hum ripples through the crowd, filled with dapper gentlemen in flamboyant ostrich feather hats and women in their traditional white unitards. We are proud to honor the tradition of this town once again this year. Please give a round of applause to welcome our newcomers, Giacomo with Frank and Gia with Eleanor," the announcer says as Giacomo and Gia wonder how he knew their names and the animals' names. "How do you think that happened?" Giacomo asked Gia. "A little ground rules for our first-timers. As you veterans know, this is a partner race, and you must cross the finish line at the same time as your other racer," explained the announcer. "You two ready to win?" their father asked with great enthusiasm. "You'd think we'd do any less?" they say in unison as usual as they survey the other races, being 3 pairs of males and females with matching emus and ostriches. Gia recognizes the pair 2 stalls over at the 15th annual Emu and Ostrich Race champions. Their matching outfits proudly embroidered with a sparkling gold number 1. Giacomo asks Gia as he notices well. What's up with Liberace and Lady Gaga over there? Okay, that we're gonna stop for there. That's the latest Giacomo Dynamite. If you came in and are wondering what this channel is about, it's a music show, but periodically we take breaks to do things like this. Our community is writing an improvised novel, so I was reading from the novel that our community is writing. That was the final line. Okay, let's do it. It is time for some badly translated Poe. Some badly translated Edgar Allan Poe poem. And can someone remind me the two languages that Etcetera requested? So what we're going to do is we're going to take an Edgar Allan Poe poem. Oh, I see them. It was Farsi and Urdu. Okay, let's get our random Edgar Allan Poe poem. And we're gonna translate this. We're gonna rip this to shreds. This poor poem. This poem deserves more respect than we're about to give it. I don't know if we should do one we've already read on the show. Let's do. I'm gonna badly translate The Conqueror Worm by Edgar Allan Poe. I forget which one was first. Was it Urdu or Farsi was first? I think Farsi was first, right? Farsi and Urdu. Okay. Okay, so English to Farsi. Wait, Farsi's not on here. Farsi is not an option. Quick, I need an alternative to. Is Etcetera still watching? I need an alternative to Farsi. I don't see Farsi on here. Urdu is here. Is Farsi? Does Farsi have another name? Persian? German. Okay, we're doing English to German. No, let's do English. Yeah, English to we'll do English to Urdu. English to Urdu. Man, Urdu is such a nice looking language. And then Urdu to German. And then German back to English. Okay, so what I'm about to read, is the poem by Edgar Allan Poe called The Conqueror Worm, translated from English to Urdu, Urdu to German, and German to English. Here we go. Take it. It is 1 hour in the luxury years. An angel stressed, hungry, bed, curtains, and tears to watch, sit in the theater, a game of hopes and fears, orchestra after the right breathing, field music. Pantomimes in the form of God, mother and low height, and then fly there, they just go and come, great variety of things to change this scene, leaving their condor wings hidden woe. Oh, that pearl drama, believe it, it will not be forgotten. Her love was persecuted forever. Do not deal with sheep. About a circle that is back in the place of the self, and more of madness and more of sin, and the spirit of action is terrible. But look, by the point of view, shaping a fight, red things of blood coming out of anger, natural balance, it's winding from winds, the color of death, with Mary gets her food. And the seraphs on the toes of the leather, the human trees suffer. Outdoor lights are outside. And in every trembling form, curtains, funeral lengths, the storm is falling off quickly. When the angels all riddles and shovels refresh, confirm, confirm, this game is heard, man. And you, hero, winner, winner. You know, I think that most modern poetry is just people took Edgar Allan Poe poems and translated them several times. You know, I think that's, if you want to be a huge successful modern poet, just use Google Translate. Oh man, that was fun. That was fun. If you want to compare, you should compare it to the original. I love how, so the line out are the lights, out all, got translated to outdoor lights are outside. out are the lights, out all, outdoor lights are outside. And then, man, what we see, the first line was low, it is a gala night, and it got translated to take it, it is 1 hour. Okay, here we go. Let's get to our music. Thank you to Etcetera for unlocking those. So we could unlock them again. We could do another badly translated Poe, or a Poe badly as I call them. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Do we have... Okay, initialize. Generate our drums. Okay, we got our drums. Oh, and Etcetera, if you're still on, you can. A new thing I've got today too is Tubi will generate a new imaginary friend for you. So if you do unlock #friend, you'll get an imaginary friend. You could unlock a couple if you got quite the bits balance at the moment. But for anyone, the new friend thing is it's 200 bits to unlock a new imaginary friend, and you guys can help write the imaginary friends as well. They are dynamically generated. Let's see, our featured sound. What did I see? Was it a big cheer? Heart does a cheer. What was heart rates? That was 222 bits. Heart is suggesting something to shake. A rattler? Do you mean a rattle? Yeah, I need to get a rattle or something. A coin rattler. Here, I'll make a note to myself. Thank you for that cheer. Coin rattler. Get a coin rattler for art. Okay, we got a featured sound today. If we hit our donation goal, we will unlock this sound. Here, this is the sound. Let's see. What do I do? Oh yes, I press this button. So if we unlock that sound, whoever's the top donator of the day towards the goal, we'll get to name it, and it will be available for everyone to request. That sound has never been used on the show. Let's see. Let's make our melody. We are an A-flat Mixolydian. Okay, let's make this melody. Here it is. This is for Kiwi's Box. So I'm going to use those sequence notes at some point during this next improv. Our drum kit is the stereo drum kit. So we got our beats. Oh, Dom says, does Mr. Roberts go to the goal? Oh, well, Mr. Roberts actually, it happened over the weekend. So technically it's not a donation today. So that's why the donation thing is a Streamlabs thing. And so it went into Streamlabs over the weekend. So that's why Streamlabs didn't update it because of that. But I wanted to thank Mr. Robert on screen, so... Let's see. Our first beat is for N33KO. Here it is. All right, we're gonna put a kick. Lots of off kilter. This is cool. I'm gonna add a snare there. I think that's it. I like how off kilter this feels. I want a hat here. That's it. There it is. Nice. Thank you, N33KO. Next up, we got Madden. Here's Madden Raw. Nice. Let's ghost these. Let's add a kick here. Ghost these a bit. Here it is. Here's Madden's beat. And you know what? We're going to add, I want to add a kick and an open ad here. Here it is, Madden's beat. There we got our beat. Thank you, Madden. Let's see, our sounds. First up, we got Street Clavinet from Strawberry Bubbles 01. We got Gospel Ensemble Swells from Flavs. Oh, it's and our new mod sound from Oegra. Oegra's Dissonant Bells. Ether Choir from Frank Goodman. Hey, Frank. From Qubit, we got Paper Thin Lead. And then we got the sound that Madden unlocked and named on Friday, 80s Hair Attack. Sweet, we got our sounds. Okay. You guys choose which one starts us up. I'll take care, Dom. You guys choose which sound starts the improv. I got a new follow from True Covers. Thank you, True Covers. Okay, I'm ending this poll. What has chat chosen? And it's our new sound, 80s hair attack. Cool. Okay, here we go. Time to etceterate. Thank you. Thanks for those calves. Thanks for those cheers. We got a Da Melodica cheer from Brother Boat. Hey, thank you, Brother Boat. We got a follow from Crenshaw Pete. Thank you, Crenshaw Pete, for the follow. And I think I saw a cheer from Masmouth. A cheer from Masmouth as well. Thank you, Masmouth. Man, how about the new sound? That was pretty. That was a cool sound. Let's see, title time. Let's check out these titles. Yeah, there it is, Enigma. Enigma just did a cheer and says, how about some real Poe? Yeah, Enigma's ready for some legit Poe. Thank you, Poe. Thank you, Poe. Thank you, Enigma. Thank you for that cheer. So we'll do these titles, then I'll come over and we'll do a quick Edgar Allan Poe poem. I got a random question. This comes from Brother Boat. Brother Boat wants to know, if you were to rake on the moon, would you... Whoops, it's not showing, is it? If you were to rake on the moon, would you rake in a circle or in a grid fashion? Randy says, your voice sounded tired there. Don't overdo it. You mean right now, or did I sing? I didn't sing on that track, did I? But thank you. Yeah, I do need to be careful. I'm trying to do 5 shows this week. Craziness. But thank you, Randy. Brother Boat says, I don't remember this question. Let's see, titles. From Burn One Down, we have Optimistically Pessimistic. From Benobis, we have Life Cycle of a Star. From 13 Now, Ray Gun Gothic. From Riddelyn, hey Riddelyn, Shrieks of the Siren. And then one last one, Third Home Base from Doug. Okay, those are your title options. Let me shout out some other titles. From Kiwi's Box, who's a sweet beat on here, All Your Beats Belong to Us. This song is weird. From Etcetera. It was a little wacky, wasn't it? Cyber Psychedelic Supernova from Enigma. That's cool. Fallen Fathers, Dom. Convoluted Thunder, Brother Boat. And I did melodic, and I played the melody. I played the melody verbatim right at the beginning of that melodica. That's a cool melody. Just a reminder, we've got a mixtape we create on Discord every week. This past week, our mixtape I just posted on YouTube and Discord. The theme was To Be or Not to Bot's legendary mixtape. That's our bot. This week's theme is Whispers and Murmurs. Whispers and Murmurs. So if you can think of a song that would fit well into that theme, it needs to be a YouTube link, because we create a YouTube playlist. It does not have to be a music video. It doesn't have to have fancy videos. We're focused on the music, but YouTube is the easiest way to get a lot of music that everyone can listen to. But anyway, if you come up with a song, paste the YouTube link into our Discord channel, listen to this. Make sure to include hashtag mixtape. That's very important because people put all sorts of stuff in that channel, not just mixtape stuff. We got First Time Drum Loop coming up for Ben Who Bites and Burn One Down. And we got I forgot, we're going to do Poe, but I want to be all ready for the next song before we do Poe. Okay. There we go. We got a request. Okay, let's end this poll. What has chat chosen? And it's Shrieks of the Siren from Riddelyn. Riddelyn, nice. Riddelyn has named it. Shrieks of the Siren. Thank you, everyone, for your title suggestions. That track, now known as Shrieks of the Siren. Okay, we're gonna Enigma unlock Poe. So I'm gonna come over and read a random Edgar Allan Poe poem, or poems as we call them here. This is Riddelyn's second title, Cybertronic Revelation. That's a good one. Okay, we're gonna do a legit Edgar Allan Poe poem. Okay. So this was unlocked. Enigma just unlocked this. This is a random Edgar Allan Poe poem called To One in Paradise. A lot of background noise. What you guys hear in the background is the sound of the tinfoil that I covered up my massive windows with. I have the windows partially open, so the tinfoil is crackling. Okay, here it is. To One in Paradise. Thou wast that all to me, love, to which my soul did pine. A green isle in the sea, love, a fountain and a shrine, all wreathed with fairy fruits and flowers, and all the flowers were mine. Ah, dream too bright to last, ah, starry hope, that didst arise but to be overcast. A voice from out the future cries, on, but o'er the past, dim gulf, my spirit hovering lies, mute, motionless, aghast. For alas, alas, with me the light of life is o'er. No more, no more, no more. Such language holds the solemn sea to the sands upon the shore. Shall bloom the thunder-blasted tree or the stricken eagle shore. And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy grey eye glances, and where thy footstep gleams. In what ethereal dances? By what eternal streams? I like that's a nice one. And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy grey eye glances, and where thy footstep gleams. In what ethereal dances? By what eternal streams? Wow, there we go. There's our random Edgar Allan Poe poem. That was nice. I see Edgar Allan. Brother Boat says, so they can't read your thoughts. You're talking about the tinfoil. Thanks for those cows. It does seem. I don't know how much it's helped, frankly. I think it's helped a couple degrees. I think it's helped, a couple degrees, which I'll take. I will take. I'll go. Let's zero out. Let's zero out. Ugh. Let's see, we got some milestones. This track is going to feature the first request ever from Burn One Down, a drum loop and drum fill, and it's Shepherd Umpire's first ever request is a drum fill. And let's see. And it's also Bennett Bite's first drum loop and Kiwi Box's first sound, as well as Doug DeBug's 25th sound and Buddy's 350th request. Nice. Congrats on those milestones. The sound we are trying to unlock today is this intense sound. So if we hit our donation goal today, that sound will be unlocked. It has never been used on a song on the show before. It'll be available for everybody to request, and whoever is the top donator of the day will get to name it. Okay, let's see. Our melody. Who's our melody for? Our melody's for Brother Boat. Here it is. So let's generate this melody for Brother Boat. We're in E-flat Dorian. Let's generate this melody. Here it is. So I'm going to use that sequence of 7 notes at some point during this next improvisation. Albert says, "Do we save the drum kit?" No, we did not make that one. Did not make that one. Whoops. 2250, 686. Yes. Oh, Frambox is here. 14-month resub. Hey, Frambox. And yeah, on the tier 2 sub. Tier 2 sub for Frambox. Thank you so much, Frambox. How is life going? How's life going, Frambox? I know you're really busy, Frambox. You still have time. You were playing accordion, right? Do you have any time to do that lately? I hope so. Let's see. Let's try this again. We crashed it. Okay, we got our beats. Or you know what? We haven't done 12/8 in a while. Let's do 12/8. Let's do 12/8 with this. Okay. Our first beat is for Bennu Bites. Here is Bennu Bites raw from our generator. Okay, we're going to put a kick on 1 and ghost these a lot, ghost that a lot. And let's put a snare. We're going to add 1 snare here. Here's Bennu Bites' beat. Oh, let me, look at me, I didn't zero out. Let's get these. Here's Bennu Bites. I dig it. Thank you, Bennu Bites. Next up, we got Burn One Down. Here's Burn One Down. Nice. Let's see. What are we going to do this? I think we're going to lower these in volume a little bit. And I think, let's put a pedal here. I think that's it. No kick on 1. There it is. We got our beats. Those are sweet. Our sounds. Bass bleep comes from Purple Bunny. We got Curly Whirly from Kiwi's Box. Brass section from Strawberry Bubbles 01. Title space from Doug. Organic weed from Allegra. And S&H A Nightmare from Otto. Okay, you guys choose which sound starts the improv. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Oh, and a follow from Burn One Down. Thank you, Burn One Down. Okay, Menace Poll, what's chat chosen? Chat has chosen, it's a tie between Curly Whirly and S&H Nightmare. Now, here's the challenge of S&H Nightmare is it's sort of, I think it was playing 16th notes. And that's 4s, and we're in 3s. Curly Whirly. It's Curly Whirly. Okay. Nice. So that is Kiwi's Box's sound. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Time to etceterate. Thank you for those cows. Thank you. And cheers as well. We got from Brother Boat. We got a dad soprano sax and a dad vocals. Thank you, Brother Boat, for those dad cheers. We also got some new follows from Kigom and Hans Toto and Kimmy Keemstar. Thank you for those follows. Let's see. Can I squeeze in two? I should be able to squeeze in two. Let's see. Anyone just joining, what you heard is improvised. Everything I play on the show is improvised. But I get a ton of help from chat. Chat shows all the sounds. Chat requested the soprano saxophone mid-song. Those drum beats were generated from chat's usernames. Except for the last one. The last one well, actually, the last one was based on one of the other ones. I just made a few modifications to it. Let's see. I got a random question while I do these titles. Here's my random question for you. If you could have had the first pick of a username on Twitch, first pick, you could pick any username. Which one would you have chosen? And maybe it's the one you currently have. Oh, thanks, Hans Stoto. Yeah, it takes a second to figure out, but once you do, it's really straightforward. If you do a drums request, I'll turn you to drum loop on this next track. But first, we got to name the improvisation we just did. Let me get some titles on screen really quick. From Kiwi's box, we had Cloud Hopper. From AVA 27, Yumi and the Stars. From Oddbear 82, Ocean of Time. From Moonraker 071, Size of Sirens. Wait, did I miss one? And from Strawberry Bubbles 01, Questions Answered and Unanswered. Okay, those are your title options. Those are your title options. And what I do, I did some soprano on this and voice. Some other titles, let's see, Take It Slow, Joe, Rowan 89J. Interstellar Space Ride from Krypton 89. Melting Glaciers Burn One Down. Error 404 Riddelyn. And one last, and The Beginning of Infinity Madden. Okay, let's see. So one of the best ways to support this channel is to subbing on Bandcamp. If you sub on Bandcamp, you get every show that I release. So every show we do, I turn it into an album on Bandcamp. It's just the songs, none of the boring talking. And you get everything I release. You also, as of now, you still get my entire back catalog. It's just about 110 albums from the show. At some point, I'm going to make it so you only get like the last 5. But for now, you still get all of them. We got some new drum loops coming up first time for Sib and Hans Toto. And we got a melody for Burn One Down coming. You know, every song has been faster today. Let's continue with that. Let's continue with that trajectory. Although I think the last song will probably slow it down. Let's do a fast one though. It's me really fast. Let's see. There we go. Hey. Yeah, it's good to see you, Krypton89. I'm trying, Krypton. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. How have you been? Oh, we got a buddy with a drum fill Collins. Drum fill. Okay, let's see. I'm into this poll. What's chat chosen? Chat is chosen, and it's AV827's title. You, Me, and the Stars. So that track, thank you, AV8. Thank you, AV827. That track now known as You, Me, and the Stars. Okay, let's zero out. Krypton89 says, been pretty good, just super busy. So I missed a bunch of shows. That's okay. I understand being busy. Sometimes I miss shows that I'm actually doing. Meaning I do the show, but I think my head is sort of, I'm not entirely conscious. Okay, let's see. We're zeroed out. Let's check out these milestones. This next track is going to feature the first request ever from Hans Stoto, a drum loop and a drum fill, and Sib, drum loop and drum fill. Nice. Congrats on those firsts. It's also Burn One Down's first ever melody. Congrats on that first. As well as Benubite's 5th sound and Benubite's 10th request overall. Congrats on those milestones. Let's see, let's make these beats initialize. Oh, we must be close to unlocking trivia. I guess 700 bits. To unlock some badly translated trivia. Okay, let's see. Our featured sound today, if we make it, our featured sound, if we hit our donation goal, here it is. This is the sound. So if we hit our donation goal, that sound we unlock has never been used on the show before, but it will be available for everyone to request, and whoever's the top donator will get to name it. If we do not unlock it, then it will never be used on the show. One time. It's a one-time deal. Let's see. Our sounds. We got... I don't know, we're doing our melody first. This is a melody for Burn One Down. We're in F Lydian. Let's generate our melody. Here it is. There it is. So I'll use those sequence of notes at some point during this next improv. Oh, Doug just gifted a sub to AVA27. 26th gifted sub from Doug. Thank you for that gifted sub. Okay, man, let's see. Let's check out our drum kit. It's the drum and bass kit. Okay, let's check out these beats. I reserve the right to put lots of kick drums in. Let's see, whoops. Okay. Here we go. So first beat is for Sib. Here's Sib raw from our drum generator. Here it is. I think this calls for 4 on the 4. Let's do 4 on the 4 here. But I don't need any other notes. Just gonna ghost these a bit. Let's make these 2 snares really quiet. But that snare on right here, we'll leave that relatively loud. Here's Sib's beat. There it is, first beat. Thank you, Sib. Next up, it is, oh man, look at all those notes. This would be insanity. Here it is, Hans Toto. Get ready for this. Okay, we're gonna put a kick drum on 1. We're gonna wrangle these snares into control so they're not quite as intense. Give them a little bit more shape. We're gonna ghost these. And these kicks we're gonna ghost a bit. I actually want to add a kick right there, and these kicks I'm gonna ghost a bit. So I'm pulling things down a lot, but here it is. Here's Hans Toto's beat. And actually, I need those snares even quieter. They're just a little too intense. But I want this snare loud and this snare loud. And these kicks we're going to lower just a bit more. Nice, we got our beats. Okay, let's check out these sounds. First up, we got the mellow chimes. We got violence, 2 staccato from Enigma. We got Celtic harp from Ben Who Bites. What a funny set of sounds. Medieval recorder. Bright mustard growl from Flaps. This is a sound that was unlocked. And then classic Techno 01 from Frambox. Oop, I always forget how loud that is. Okay, those are our sounds. You guys choose which of these starts the improv. You guys gonna choose which one it is. Oh man, what a crazy set of sounds. Medieval recorder, Celtic harp, violin, staccato, and then two big electronica sounds with crazy beats. Okay. Give you guys just a moment more to vote. Just a moment more. Okay, man, in this poll, what's chat chosen? Docker says this is a hard one. It is a hard set of sounds. And we're starting with our new friend Hans Toto's drum loop. Cool. Since there's a couple new people here, let me one of the things you'll notice is our bot says a lot of different things, and that's because you guys get to help write the script for our bot. And one of the easiest ways to get started is you can create a greet me message. And a greet me message is a message our bot will say to you specifically when you type your first message of the day when you come back for your next show. And you can have a lot of different greet me messages. You don't have to just have one. And to create it, do ! greet me, one word, GREETME, and then your message to yourself that our bot will say to you. And it's that easy, but that's only the beginning. There are a lot of, almost everything our bot says you can help write. Speaking of which, for anyone who wants to do a new bot talk, let's do some donation alerts. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. Wish me luck. Time to etc. Oh, I got some luck wish from Ducker. Thank you, Ducker. Ducker writes, good luck with this one, kid. Yeah, I'm going to need it. Here we go. Here we go. Time to etceterate. Oh, so I'm stuck on camera. Stuck on camera 1. There we go. Thanks to those cows. We also got a cheer from Sib. Thank you, Sib, for that cheer. Sib and Hans Toto with those sweet beats. We get that melody from Burn One Down. Yeah, the White Show crashed immediately. Immediately. Oh well. Let's see. I got a random question for you guys while I do these titles. Oh, thank you, Enigma. Thank you, Frambox. Here's a random question from Mistress of Noodles. Wants to know, what did you name your first car? If you had a car and if you named it, what did you name your first car? And if you don't have a car, your first vehicle of any kind. So maybe you were a little kid and you had one of those. You had a tricycle. Let's see, titles. We had from Kawaii Guy LA, how are you? The Train to Ether. From Frambox, Stuck in the Absence of Moment. From Sib, we got the Cacophonies Coalesced. From Darth Lasers, how Darth Lasers here was Synchronized Madness. And from Brother Boat, Bursting Through the Void. There we go. The Trained Ether, Stuck in the Absence of Moment, the Cacophonies Coalesced, Synchronized Madness, Bursting Through the Void. Kawaii Guy LA says Betty. Dom says the Blues Mobile. Let's see. Brother Bo says, try to keep the illusion alive. Let's see. I think let's slow it back down. Okay, almost got these requests. Okay, we got a request. Let's end this poll. What is chat chosen? Chat is chosen. Stuck in the Absence of Moment. Frambox. Nice. This track now known as Stuck in the Absence of Moment. Okay, let's zero out. Frambox is a bunch of titles. There we go. We got some milestones. This track's going to feature the first ever melody request for Hans Toto and the first sound request for Sib. Congrats on those milestones. And Autostell's 5th drum loop and Benubite's 10th song being featured upon. Congrats on those milestones. Okay, this is probably the last chance. We don't have a lot of time left. We're going to try to unlock this sound. So our donation goal today, if we are to meet it, which it's a long shot at this point, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. This is the sound that we will get to unlock. It's never been used on a song in the show. It's never been available to request, but if we hit our goal, it'll be available. And not only that, the top donator will get to name this sound. Here it is. I got distracted playing that sound. Oh man, and a cheer just came in from Kawaii Guy LA. Kawaii Guy, oh, thank you so much, Kawaii Guy LA. Writes, couldn't imagine a better talent on here to have these bits inspiring every time. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for that cheer. Wow, thank you so much. Kawaii Guy LA. Kawaii is Kawaii does a lot of things, right? There are Kawaii keyboards, aren't there? Is that what you're referencing, or are there motorcycles? Yeah, there's definitely Kawaii keyboards. I've played one before. I love that Kawaii makes a keyboard and a motorcycle. I want them to combine and make a keyboard motorcycle that transforms from a keyboard into a motorcycle. That'd be a great kids cartoon. He's, musician by day playing, jazz standards, but then at night transforms into a motorcycle riding superhero. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Wrong screen. Whoops. There, finally, I figured it out. I think Kawaii too. Kawaii too. Here's our... here is our melody. We're generating melody for Hans Toto. Here's Hans Toto, raw. D. Dorian. But yeah, thanks again to Kawaii Guy LA for that cheer. Thank you so much. Cool. So I'll use that sequence of notes at some point during this next improv. We got the stereo drum kit. There's our kit. Whoops. Oh, I don't know why this didn't show up before, but there it goes. Oh, and while I remember, oh, that's wrong. So our charity thing is wrong, isn't it? It's showing the wrong charities. Someone tell me that? Let me fix that quick. That's embarrassing. How did I screw that up? What are our charities? Alzheimer's Association is 1. First book is 2. Housing Not Handcuffs is 3. And St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Okay. Fix that. Oh, nice. And did Doug make a new friend? Why? It's supposed to tell me who your new friend is. Why did it give you one? Why don't I see it? Well, I can go to this screen. So Doug's new friend that Doug unlocked is named Percival Percy, a green sloth who, little known fact, is the voice of Rick in Rick and Morty. New friend, Percival Percy. Green sloth. Thank you, Doug, for your cheer and for unlocking Percival Percy. So yes, imaginary friend is something I added just today. Well, I finished it last night. And it uses bot talk, so each one is generated using about 6 different elements. And you guys can help write those elements. If you go to etceterakid.com/friend, you can learn how to. The main thing I need are details. The sort of thing at the end. So the structure is we got first name, last name, adjective of some sort, the creature, followed by some sort of detail. Okay, let's try this again. These crashed. Let's try it. Take it again. Okay, we got our beats. Okay, our first beat. No, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, our first beat is for auto stealth. Hey, it's Mistress and Noodles. Mistress and Noodles, we just asked your question, actually. One of the questions you submitted. Which was, I think it was your question, right? What did you name your first vehicle? Here's auto stealth. Okay. ghost all these. Let's add a double kick on one. I'm going to drop that kick just a bit. And that should be good. Here's Otto's beat. It's good. Thanks, Mr. Zanoodles. How's your day going? There's Otto's beat. Nice. Next up, it's Krypton 89. Here's Krypton 89. Nice. Let's put a kick here. Let's ghost this snare a bit. Let's put an open hat right here, and I think that should be good. Here's Krypton's beat. Doug says, can we have more than one friend? Yes, you can. You can have more than one friend. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Doug, once you have friends, this only works. It sounds so depressing when I say it. Once you have some imaginary friends, you can run the my friends command, ! my friends, and it will give you a list of your friends. And what's cool is that Hart already drew did a drawing of their imaginary friend. Okay, let's see. We got our beats. Let's check out our sounds. Energy stable. Energy stabs. But I think, and Doug, he'll whisper it back to you. It won't do it in chat. Energy stabs from Allegra. Cello Spizzicato from Better Bites. But there are probably, at the moment, there are. So the way I have it set up is that Tubi randomly picks between first name, last name, adjective, and creature, and those can all be used more than once because they'll end up in different combinations. But the description, that last part, I think there's about 50 of them. And those can only be used once because they're too distinctive, right? I mean, you can't have two creatures who are the voice of Rick, right? That doesn't work. It doesn't work. So that's where I need the most help, is people coming up with fun descriptions of some fun detail about the friend. Okay, we got Space Lab. Big Sweep from Sib. Cuervo's Crush Bunny. Oh wait, that was, yeah, right. And the DMB shot. Okay, you guys choose which sound starts the improv. Let's see. Let's see. So, a new event was not created when new friend was created. I think I fixed the charity message. And thanks again to Doug for unlocking a new friend. And we got a new follow from Wall Street VH. Thank you, Wall Street VH. Doug says, does Percy get a vote? I mean, hey, if Percy Percival has a username, Percy could certainly get a vote. I feel like if the new friends thing catches on, people have fun with it. There's so many things we could do creatively once these new creatures have been birthed into the world. Some of them might make an appearance in Giacomo Dynamite. Some of them might end up being titles. What I really want is I think it'd be so fun to have an artist rendition of every single one of them. That'd be so fun. Okay, Men of this World, what's chat chosen? And it's Space Lab. Or Star Wars Space Lab. Hey, JC. How's it going, JC? Okay, let's do it. Time to etceterate. Time to etceterate. Whoops, now it's time. Thank you. Thanks for those calves. I'm sorry for those awkward waits before and after each song. It hopefully within the next month I'm going to have that addressed, and there will not be these long awkward cuts to black. Oh, and Doug just gifted a sub to My Left Thumb 69. Thank you, Doug. Oh, and Doug's here covering for Brother Boat. We got a Dat Soprano and Dat Vocals. Dat Soprano, and he writes, Dat Soprano, Broska's walking the dog tip, and then Dat Vocals must be a long walk. Thank you, Doug. We got a new follow from Kazu MCS. Thank you for that follow. Let's see. We can skip that step. Do that step. Oh, thank you, Enigma. Thank you. So I played that melody on the soprano. This is a question from Buddy. Random question while I look for these titles. The question is, would you rather jump really high or run really fast? And why? Would you jump or run? Let me do these titles. From Doug, we have oft times I wonder, other times I wander. From Ducker, we got Pink Mist. From Enigma, Geometric Sunset. From Adara, oh, we got Do You Want to Follow? And from My Left Thumb 69, we got Cruising Altitude. Okay, those are your title options. Let's see, what did I do? I did some soprano and some voice. Soprano got requested twice today. Some other titles, let's see, from AVA 27, Black Hole of the Sun, Millennial Existence, Darth Laser, Steel Aurora from Crumble Bunny, The Grass is Greener Next to Your Heart from Frambox, Don't Let Go of the Lie, Mistress and Noodles, Cotton Candy, Strawberry Bubbles 01, Heroes of Outer and Inner Space, Moonraker Devil 71, Kicking the Habit, Sib, Standing for 1 Minute in the Microwave, 13th Nile, Jealous Boy from Dom, and from Buddy, Sometimes in Life There Are No Words. Darth Laser says, run really fast because it would make transportation a hell of a lot easier. Doug says, run really fast because I'm scared of heights. I guess it depends how high I could jump. Well, I think I'd run. I think I'd run as well. I realized I took my phone off. Why did I take my phone down? Oh yeah, because I had to get authentication. And then I forgot to put it on camera 3. So camera 3 was frozen. Camera 3 doesn't work without a phone plugged into it. Crazy. Okay, let's end this poll. What's chat chosen? It's a three-way tie between off times I wonder, other times I wander, geometric sunset, and cruising altitude. Let's do a tiebreaker. Tiebreaker. Greeks are gonna vote, and Tartarus is chosen. My left thumb 69 is cruising altitude. Nice, nice. That track now known as cruising altitude. Okay, so we're going to do things a little differently today. I can't do as late of a show as normal, so we're going to do our normal ending show ritual. Ending show, why is it in quotes? Ending show that we always do. And then I'm going to cut to black for like 5 seconds, and then we're going to start the post show right away. We're not going to do a raid. And the reason for that is because we're stopping the music an hour earlier. I just want to be live if people show up and say, hey, what's going on? So we'll be doing the post show directly after the normal show ends, and I'm just going to cut to black so that and stop recording since I don't post the post shows. But yes, so I will be streaming for another hour. However, it'll be post show stream. But first, we got some thank yous and stuff to do first. Our venue tonight was a question mark from Skyborg, and that'll be the name of tonight's album. Our tour name was the Not the Tour You're Looking For tour from Dom. And we did 5 tracks: Beelzebub Boogie, Shrieks of the Siren, You, Me, and the Stars, Stuck in the Absence of Moment, and we ended on Cruising Altitude. Let's do our thank yous. Our thank yous, our mods tonight, our amazing mods we had. Whoops, oh, I pressed it too many times. Well, we had Awagra there, Brother Bo, Prucos, Buddy Nova, Credible Bunny, Kubo Reason, Dom, Frambox, Enigma, and Tubi. Thank you, mod. Sorry, I missed that screen. We had a bunch of gifted subs. Brother Bo gifted a sub to Credible Bunny and Buddy Nova. Hart gifted a sub to Kiwi's Box. Dyrone is a new sub. Doug gifted Aviator 27 and My Left Thumb 69. We had 10 months from Qubit, 14 months from Kubo Reason, 14 months from Ninja Fleas, and 14 months from Frambox. Thank you for those subs and resubs. We had cheers. We had a huge cheer. Oh, and this was actually that was a donation from over the weekend. But since I didn't have a show, it didn't show up. But thank you, Mr. Robert. We also had some cheers from Etcetera. We had a huge cheer. Thank you, Etcetera. We had a cheers from Nifty Guy 1, Enigma, Kawaii Guy LA, Hart, Doug, Brother Boat, Dom, Ducker, Civ, Watch, Eagle Paradox, Kajink, and Strawberry Bubbles. Thank you. We also had lurkers and chatters. Thank you to all our lurkers and chatters. Now it is time to do the shout out. If you've not seen the shout out before, my goal is to say all these names in one breath. My record is 60, so 43 should be no problem. Although I struggle sometimes. You'll notice I say some of these names differently. Some of these names that I say differently, I'm honoring their Say My Name request. They've requested I say their name differently. Let's see. Okay. My thumb sees that says lurkers and chatters. That's me. You're on there. You're up on the board. You're one of our requesters. Or did you? I forgot. Did you request? You definitely. You named. You. Okay. Here we go. Tonight we featured this stellar cast that assembled for this show and this show only. We featured the following. I should not need too much of a warm up here.
Adero, Allegra, Otto, AV8 27, Beat Arena, Venom Bites, Burn One Down, Brother Boat, Bruco's Buddy, Cripple, Bunny, Krypton 89, Devoid, Dom, Don, Geodorf, Ducker, Doug, Enigma, Etcetera, Troll, Flabs, Frambox, Crane, Fuguin, Hans, Toto, Heart, Youngest Soldier, Kiwi's Box, Lopan, Madam, Moonraker, Double 71, My Left Thumb, 69, N33, KO, Nifty Guy 1, Nodberry, 2, Petter, Toastman, Cubit, Riddelyn, Shuppet, Umpire, Sib, Skyboard, Strawberry Bubbles 01, 13 Island, Watch. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. That was no problem. And thank you, though I said your names fast. Thank you. This show, because everything I do is made up on the spot, I depend on your requests for inspiration. So thank you, thank you. So, let's roll our subcredits. And thanks for those cows. Thank you for those cows. I feel like I did a real poor performance in the shout out recently, so it's nice to redeem myself a little bit. So ordinarily we'd be getting ready to do a raid. We're not going to do a raid. We're going to cut immediately. Well, I'm going to cut to black after these credits end. And we're going to do a post show right away, which will be a little awkward a few moments, but since I'm ending an hour earlier, I want to go straight to the post show. And I'll do some video editing, but it's a great chance, if you've never seen the post show, it's really just me, mostly sitting there. I'm going to have to be moving around a little bit at the start. But if you have any questions or anything, I'm going to be doing some editing. It's a good time to ask me some questions. Adagio says, I'm going to troll Kid next show. It's not easy peasy. Good night, Corporal Bunny. Let's see. Oh, I can take these off. I'll let these. Monday night. Oh, and some of y'all might not have heard this at the start of the show, but I got some exciting news. We are going to be on the front page of Twitch for 2 shows. We got a 2-hour slot the afternoon of July 6th as well, or July 5th as well as July 7th. What am I saying? The 5th and the 6th, 2 days in a row. 2-hour slot, front page of Twitch. So, and Riddelyn says, now what am I going to listen to while I game? You got the VODs as the VODs. Or YouTube. There's like 1,000 songs up on YouTube. Yeah, so that is going to be. So I'll be doing a lot of thinking over the next month, how we can take best advantage of that, and just hope that there aren't any ETC oops that derail us. Riddelyn says VODs are not the same. I'm glad you say that. It's because I want you guys to watch the show live. So I'm glad that the VODs aren't quite the same. I want the show itself to be a little more. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna fade to black and be right back. So this is gonna feel really funny. I'm gonna fade to black, and in 5 seconds I will be back on the screen. Okay, guys, I'm gonna say goodbye. So for the VOD, there's a nice little goodbye. But then I'll be right back. So thank you, everyone. For anyone who is going to leave now, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm trying out a 5-day-a-week schedule. I don't know if I'll survive, but I'm going to try it. Same time tomorrow, all week, Monday through Friday. What is it? 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern time, I think is what it is. So I hope to see you guys very soon. Okay, let's fade to black, and then I'll be right back. Fade to black. Fading out first. Fading the music out. Now fading to black.